Alright, hey guys, welcome back. I just got done with the morning hunt. I just drove up here this morning. I didn't see anything. I've been hunting every weekend in October. This is the last weekend in October. I've only seen one deer. It's been crazy. The first 2 weeks was pretty hot, and these last couple weeks have really cooled off. And I thought for sure if I got up here early, I would at least see something. It's out there for a couple hours, and I didn't see anything. But yeah, so we'll get the cabin running up and going, and then yeah, hopefully we get this weekend started. All right, so we're back here at the cabin. It got pretty crazy at the end of the hunt. So basically what happened is I had that first deer come in and my wind was towards my back. So it was a terrible wind today, but that was the best stand that I could have hunted, and I didn't want to just go home. So I ended up seeing deer. Obviously that first one that came out, I couldn't tell if it was a button buck or a doe. If it was a doe, it was a big doe. But it stood there for about 15 minutes, and so just sniffing the air, trying to wind me, and then finally it came out, and I knew if it took a couple more steps that wind would have been directly with that deer's nose. So I had to take the 30-yard shot. I'm not sure what happened. I tried to slow it down and I couldn't see exactly what happened with the shot. But when I got down just to go look for the arrow, I think it's buried in the dirt, so I got to look for it a little bit further. But right at dusk, another deer came in and gave me a 15-yard shot. I'm pretty sure I hit it pretty well, but I had a flashlight that's more of like a get in, get out flashlight, just to kind of make sure you're not hitting any branches. So looking for the arrow or blood with that flashlight's completely useless. So I'm gonna try and get the lantern going, and then hopefully we can find this deer. It took me forever just because of all this grass. It's just so hard to see. I found my arrow. So it looks like lung blood. Kind of see it here on this white right there. All right, so I came back out here this morning to try and see if I could find any blood. Couldn't find a single thing. So I was just starting to grid search around here a little bit. That was the plan. I got maybe back on the trail, just trying to think if maybe he crossed back over. And I look back in the woods and there he is. So I'm gonna go up there and go get him. He's just a little stiff, but he's a spike, pretty decent spike. But yeah, looks like I hit him just a little bit high on the shot. Definitely could have came down a little bit, but all in all, yeah, I'm glad I found him. So now is when the work comes. So definitely happy this is the first deer of the year. This is only the third deer that I saw all year. Been hunting every weekend in October, and I'm glad it's finally paying off. So we got meat in the freezer. This is awesome. So I got a little biome when I was looking through the stuff, and it looks like it came out right there. So on the entrance, it came out a little bit high, and then right there is where everything else came. And there's nothing for tracking wise around this deer. There's a little bit right there, but other than that, I think the majority of it stayed inside of him.